assumptions. How can we have a Chief Justice who basically, at the end of the day, decisions are all taken is based on assumptions? No, you are not right for the job. Evidence-based, the argument and making decisions. You basically, you do not care about evidence. You don't. Mr. S has actually given me an answer, which is 50%. Mr. P, do you have an answer? Because Mr. S has given me an answer. If Mr. P, you can give me an answer, I need a full green light from you guys before I can go ahead with the next step. Okay. All right. So I've been given a green light to clear the social media. I work with my team. I don't just sit here and bark like a dog. I don't do that. I'm not a fool. I don't just sit here and insult my production team. Me respect my team. In fact, my team my team I don't play with them. And they are very quiet. They are not dogs. They are very quiet guys. They understand modern day television. So they are professionals to understand what we are doing. Thank you very much, team. All right. I've gotten the green light. I respect you, team. No homo, no homo. It's the respect I have for you, yes. All right, now let's take care of business. Now, story where social media story be a what system nim. And the Chief Justice of Ghana, on a year, the president's statement about Bontine say, the president is in consultation. On say, Saudi Bonia, Assembly Bekebiana Bufu. Saoya Kromfua, Assembly Bekebiana Bufu. Now, Mr. Mahama, the president of the Republic of Ghana, Bekachile say, we received 3 petitions. Now, 3 petitions, I fail now all processing to have a contact with the Council of State for them to also receive it from him. Inti President, Koko said this is what he's planning on doing. And even the president's statement, it was not an emphatic statement. Say, I have met the Council of State, I have given them the petition, and I'm waiting for them to come back to me. No, the president said, I've received some petitions, and I am looking at making sure I let the Council of State also know about it, and then we will see how it goes. And the president, not president, say we're taking a firm decision. He has met the Council of State. They have taken a decision. No, the president was informing us because this government, this presidency, they always want us to know what is going on. And the president thought it's wise to say, okay, why don't I let Ghanaians know, say, I've received some petitions, and the next thing I have to do is to consult the Council of State. Because the president doesn't want the thing to be with him quietly, and Adiabechano policy, Ghana for minya petition, biba mankanchemo, Mediama Council of State. No, it wouldn't sound nice. We would think that the president does not respect us. So because we have a matured, intelligent president and a government, they did what? They said, let us inform Ghanaians. And let them know, say, the presidency here we are sitting, we are here because of them. Every single thing we do is because of them. So when there's something like this comes to me, I have to tell my team to announce it for people or Ghanaians to know, say, I'm a president, I'm not a fool like the first one, and that I want to build this nation or rule this nation, govern this nation with Ghanaians. And that is what the president did. Now, the president made that announcement, and when Chief Justice said she wants to see the petition. And when the MPP for so omoko court adaya osunumame omunim say babe you osunumame free ho, which is the Chief Justice. So it became like now president no krampo asama all kind of kra onyantu wanamo. How can you go to court abra asem no kra president nyantu wanamo? President was informing us. So for the Chief Justice to indirectly get MPP people to come to court to save her, and her trying to think so obetime good president anima say by demanding for the petition to see the allegation in it, or see a petition no so read no allegations now after 1 week or the response by my president. I'm Mr. President say now me kramiti me nyamfa bibia my Council of State. Mate say yes the case be kra brewa also better case in so. But right now when you go to the Council of State, they don't have any response or any legit official statement from me. Made a document amomo. So where is all this? Where is this? All of these? Where is it coming from? Now the president the next day, which is today, he has responded to the Chief Justice, who is very distressed. The Chief Justice, the BP also, the Chief Justice feels to say she's going to be a mere judge because of her conduct in the past. The president has not said anything. The president was just informing Ghanaians that this is what has happened. I've received petitions. I'm thinking of following the process. That's all. Now, under the intelligent President John Dramani Mahama Akasa, or say, my letter to the Council of State on 24th March 2025 informed them of my intentions to send the petition to you. That request was consented to on the 27th of March. So, Mr. President said, Madam Chief Justice, sa statement I'm the trouble, na me magana of what I say, Mama, the Council of State for at say, let be a commensa. Now, I na made letter no ebremo. Na me de abraw. Enti edien na wudi mirika ka se yemfa letter ne mawo na hwe mu na wugina court na nkofo bi mbra court na omobeyi woto akonya ensamba sa Mr. President say edien na ekoso. President say he doesn't understand. Or say now I thought say you were a judge. I thought say you were not going to be a judge who basically base every action on assumption. It looks like our Chief Justice is now an assumption Chief Justice. She does not base her thought on evidence or facts, with all due respect, from her actions. Because when you hear the president's response to the Chief Justice, it is looking like we have a Chief Justice who does not base her next action on facts or on evidence. She bases everything on hearsay and assumptions. And we can't have somebody who bases her decisions on assumptions. How can we have a Chief Justice who basically, at the end of the day, decisions are all taken on is based on assumptions? No, you are not right for the job. With all due respect, you don't cut, because you are showing us to say, when it comes to evidence-based the argument and making decisions, you do not care about evidence. You don't care about fact. You only base your leadership and all that you do on what? On assumptions. How can we give Supreme Court to a woman or a Chief Justice who base everything on assumptions? Then it means you are not ripe enough to be there as the Chief Justice of Ghana. That alone means that the petitioners will be right in whatever they have written. I don't know what they wrote in the petition, but from your actions as the Chief Justice, it is showing clearly, say, whatever the petitioners have written in that petition, it is right, because you yourself, Krampono, one can want to mean tenase and now and say some way the engineer you base everything you do on assumption. We cannot have a Chief Justice who basically cannot think, cannot sit, cannot analyze and use facts to make a decision. No. Madam, you are a disgrace to the judiciary. You are a disgrace. You are basically like a lay person walking on the street. You have handed the Chief Justice too, because you cannot even base anything on fact. It's not grounded on anything. If you are going to be leading our Supreme Court based on assumptions, then, madam, you are not fit to occupy that office. You are not. This alone, I believe, says somebody can even petition the Council of State again, or the president, because we can't have a Chief Justice who bases her thoughts, her decisions on assumption. Hey, are you a child, madam? Are you a child? You are an embarrassment to judiciary. Or, madam, reading is difficult for you. I love you with no homo. I love you and I have nothing against you, but you have lowered the standard of a Chief Justice. Your level of understanding of issues is very low. You are basing everything on assumption. How can we allow you to go back to the Supreme Court to sit on very important issues? I respect you a lot as the Chief Justice of Ghana, but this your recent attitude and approach to very important issues shows, say, you are not mentally matured. That's the word I'm looking for. With all due respect, madam, I respect you, but you are not emotionally and mentally matured to be able to sit down, analyze issues, and come to a solid conclusion that we, the normal citizens, will clap and be like, this is our Chief Justice. You are mentally and emotionally not matured to lead the Supreme Court. Yes, and this is not an insult. This is a straightforward statement that you need to sit back and reflect on. Because as a whole Chief Justice, you don't just emotionally, childishly just get up and write things. No. Now, the president is saying, say, whatever you want, or the petition, in fact, now per 7 days to read it. Or say no. Because of the slow pace of the way you do things, the way you are slow in processing things, we're now 10 days. Oh, now pay. You are distressed. Right now per 7 days to read the petition. Now the president says that because of your slow pace in reasoning, the way you assume without finding facts, the way you base all your thinking and your judgment on assumption, he says take 10 days, take your time and read the petition. So the president of the republic is saying that he is going to give you the petition to read, and you have 10 days to do that. You see? Oh, say right now, you, madam, you are embarrassing yourself than your political party, the MPP. This is very shameless. Now, per 7 days, a ready petition. No? Now, president to say, it was based on assumption. Now, he wants to give you 10 days because the way you reason is below standard. You might rush in reading the petition to come and make another statement which is based on assumption. So he wants to give you 10 days. You see, now you see where you are. A whole chief justice, and the area will say Chobi. A whole chief justice, young men and women on the street are teaching you how to think. It is all because politics. I love you, mom, but you are not cut for this job. I don't know what's the petition, but your actions alone and say you are not cut for this job. You are too temperamental. You see, you act on impulse. You why the sakwara? You're too little open was so now real problems. Why the sakwara ketikitia sebio diaper ball to sebio we twa na egum. But you took candy ma na refu say sebio we ja na na to show. You were not supposed to be in a rush. Why? What do you need? If you know you are not guilty of anything, sit back. Let the president do what he's doing. Let the council of state do what they are doing. If they are ready, they should send the petition. What is this? Any other day, see where it has ended you. Embarrassment. Now, 7 days now, which the president said you 10 days cocaine, because always your judgments are not based on facts. They are not based on evidence. They are based on assumption. A whole chief justice. You are now an assumptive chief justice. What kind of saying? Assumptuous chief justice. You are just basically walking in the air. You don't even know where to land. You don't even have any base. Your level of breaking issues down is so shallow, madam. Very shallow. Today the president is saying he has not even given it to them yet. But today you are saying people should come to court. You are demanding for the allegations, for the petition. You don't do that, madam. We respect you. You will be a fine Supreme Court judge, a fine one. You will be a very fine Supreme Court judge. Ebia obi ani obi akoda wo nwurem asem no omde aba appeals court. Omte famre Supreme now so sa anyoma ni bi. You will be fine. Kobe cases. So car bia kopim car bi to number plate na tu yakop appeals court omte ase aba Supreme Court. You have time to assume. Because if you need a judge who assumes, you have enough of time to assume. You are an assumption judge. And to me, I would prefer you become a normal Supreme Court judge. And all that you do is, large cases now, here a lot of deep thinking with facts and evidence. You can deal with those matters. Obiako obi board obi ni obi abo obi dua eduane dane ndane ya be pia appeals court ya be pia now see from Supreme Court now tete ho sa anyoma de bi sa na ade ache na ade asa ni akoye weye sa anyoma nkete de bi, because at this point we cannot let you go sit on high profile cases and be like, oh, I am thinking, because you assume a lot. You don't base anything on facts, madam. So the president has given you 10 days. It's quite disheartening in Mumbai. Yeah, you don't even know whether you are Ghanaian or a Fulanese. You don't know. Are you a Ghanaian? Do you want a white paper or a green paper? You Chief Justice, you don't even know whether you're a Ghanaian. Right now, when the Council of State calls you and tell you, we don't have any problem with the petition, it's fine. Tell us whether you're a Ghanaian or not. How are you going to prove yourself to them? Oh, I am a Ghanaian because I preach in church. You know, in Ghana, when your mother is Fanti and she has stayed in Elmina or Edna, and your mother is Eve, and then she has stayed at Denu, that will make you half Ghanaian. In fact, when your father's father does not tell your father that he was from Denu, and your mother's mother does not, go and explain there. Contemporary cases. Oh, you're very good at contemporary. Oh, we are zooming. Into contemporary now. Okay, so you into now contemporary. Also, oh, Madam Chief Justice, Madam Chief Contemporary. Into a contemporary. What say ya? Not just all the young quine. That be one fine young quine. How do you contemporary? Abenkatin conto assumptions. So our cases Robert made demana contem. You base everything on assumption. Into the Supreme Court, a normal Supreme Court judge. Now, the auto. You are the one who stole the contumely, and you are the farmer. Now did you steal a contumely? So, Mpacho, madam, you stole the contumely. It means you did two things. It's either abekati konto or palava sauce, right? So, madam, I did abekatikoto. So we were assuming that it was abekatikoto and it's abekatikoto. He has got rice 2 years. Sign your money be now to the Supreme Court now. Yeah, now Supreme Court for omo event be a number some name Marco Kasawo Domia Bra no abaho advocating for women right co-port association. Sign your money be. Baby, I will do the assumptions in the doorson. All right, Mammy Job Nyanko. Are you a Ghanaian? Chief Justice, Madam Tokonu. Are you a Ghanaian? Come and write on your page and let's see. Have a press conference and explain to us. So you're Ghanaian. Why? Do you want a green or white? Now look at this. Edu boahene and you see them copy court. Now Edu boahene and you copy court. They were not asking say they are not guilty. And that's what Bumbo Chrono. Yes, you almost say a bill no as soon as you enter so. Every before pa but we enjoy home. Yawedu. Contemporary case, Chief Justice. Yawedu. Yes, see, the wife of Kobna Edubuahin attempted to destroy evidence by carting suspected currency bills into suitcases on the night she was notified of the arrest of her husband, Deputy Attorney General. And yet they are conforming echo court. Omuska bruta. Akwa we de nere. Sika omowie no. Okano anka pudu nice wabodam. Yes, you go to court na Attorney General, Deputy, I say, hey, Madam Judge, Mammy, we know of ye. And onya information say, Yachini Kunu airport. Yes, see, we borrow no, this is a ska, CCTV channel. We borrow, yes, or to make trade moon or body in crime. And I ordered to make China say, support, or the support, or the Tuma, or a scholar, collar. And all this support, a trying him, send a bear and whom go on draws. And Okuta we borrow. Nasike, you sa, not the Mikaki, no coffee could toilet him. Sika. Yes, Sika, neba, the first born, ekuta shovel, or sa no togum, or sa no togum. Yes, Sika, yes, put a man to bag so. And almost Sika, papa, yes, we shall a battery. Sikamu a masonry. Messi Attorney General the church walk or so who be that. Yes, CCTV capture no. Or then tomorrow bonian wabo a scholar, sekola, and all the support tram, send a bear to man empa, and man houseboy in Huno. Because no one shall draws and a watch a cherry. Attorney General say CCTV so body refino. And we borrow, yes, it's a sikagum, dollars, yes, it's a gum, yes, it's a gum, yes, it's a gum, no dimika go you be him, near flash it. What's your four way say, Omundi bonnet still. Right there, go on shall draws. Attorney General catch judge is a judge. Omoba hand and one make us a omuya deal, almost bill na a dom was on the Sicano Sunti enter so. Intend the idea of Boko pray or court no say anti bill so. Nan yes, anti the burn about 8 million Ghana. And yes, Kabia mu ska confoy almost our gold. Where Momo yes go? I would add Yankopon. Into the copy of court no media, me cotibeca, cotier, ebeka, me cotier, and a mebeka. Into almost say. Attorney General Mekambo said the wife of Kobna Edubuahin attempted, you guys attempted to say, attempted to destroy. Yes, when to me and destroy, attempted to destroy evidence by carting suspected. You guys a carting. What you say? And the of a wheelbarrow. Now it's a sikagum. Now the dimri Muamutako a shop papano. And your woman say your shop. Mambo supermarket papa no carton adena ya de yi nyo agum was sisa siga ku guba rum no front toma e de okọ no aba e na CCTV pick no sika oswa no e dancing grandma e wheelbarrow no na kohwe gu toilet no asaba no nim say ye be kye no e na o try ni nyina no sa na o de kohwe no nyina no na engu toilet na egu da ho enti o ko no say no osia nyame o bonsamo ni ekurapo ye ho bre ho asimi kunu no ye dwuma wa National Investment Bank ye nyina ye kwa sorry bomo ye nim de si ye sa wo chi o ma sa no bukan bonsam kwasiafo uguta fendi bag $40,000 na bonsam na gutem abuofunu mo so ma sheshe earrings $50,000 na mo cha draws $12,000 sa draws na bonsam na she wo chi o ma bonsam me say me kuni nenim hia sa ahwehwe onim hwe me so woro no gina wa aisa sapo Be me because wari ni jiren sa wo hwe na chika se bi da chi I say ban ene yetete ha bonsamo ye nim se de ye sisira pa ene de sisira pa say ni jiwari no ese suspect ne say eye otumfo ex-wife wo bi dia mo sa ebifo we o se ahim nyina sisira pa say enye ono a ne suspect na okofa sisira pa jiwari no omo say oh jiwari ko na ye sisira pa dia otumfo ex-wife wo ye sie de dada onu mom ne dia enti ye de komenhia enti suspect ne say yen komenhia nko jiwari no just say asie tikasi abodam ade as ye nim nyansa enti when see another suspect e be dey check up so be ain enti me check mu acham dey see wo court no team stay with me. All right, there's another one. Social media stories. You go quick. And Haruna Idrisu ni NDC for adi asam debi aba ni nyina ne say Haruna Idrisu education minister no Ghana Education Service postpones reopening date for single track SHS to April 23rd. NDC aban say double track no yetwem sesia no April 23rd ye be start single track enkura ni nyina be ko school abom no mapon abom mumbom nsem ma John Mahama everade gofo be che opposition NPP for mumbom nsem Emma Haruna Idrisu mumbom nsem Emma Professor Nana Opoku Ajiman mumbom nsem Emma JJ Rollins oti NDC party no mumbom nsem Emma party we do munim nyansa enti Haruna Idrisu ono so ye tani tafo do munim nyansa fucking Haruna Idrisu ye tani and tafo ya ono so aba be correct educational system no they say senior high school ni ebe bie no April 23rd enkwara ne kwa ye di blue green red bia biom enti omo nyina be ko school abom no mama kwan abom NDC na aba ya ka kire mo 42 years agenda na NC so no MPP omo jimi o omo nim nyansa MPP for ka kire mo say review ase kire say cancel ba omia KB Kennedy KB Ekufuadu KB ose Chemensa KB obi a wo MPP ma wo jimi bia KB. This is not a party you have to even think about. NPP, they are foolish. And under 3 months, under 90 days, NDC led by John Mahama, Education Minister Haruna Idrisu, Ghana Education Services say they are looking at opening schools on 23rd of April 2025. We send a single track. So that is what they are looking at. In Tesia, normal postponing school na baby,